สวัสดีครับ Very good Wednesday evening. You are now watching Thai PBS World's Chatroom, a weekly program from Thai PBS World talking about the hottest stories of the week. I am Kitipat Chen Sukjit.
I am Warisala Sahan.
Alright, so before we are going to talk about what is viral this week, what is the talk of the town, what is the hottest stories this week, we have to talk about us today. Yeah, we are two of us today without Nat and Frank.
Yeah, and it
Right?
is actually our first time doing the program together because usually it's gonna be Pinat and Pre-Frank and
Yeah.
you three and switch and substitute sometimes.
Yes.
But you know what? Good thing is that you guys won't be boring. So I think that's a good thing.
Won't be boring about the same set every week, right?
Yeah.
Like last time was the first time that Frank, me, and you conducting the program together, and this is also another first time, you and me together.
Yes.
All right, so we are going to begin today's story with what's happening in Bangkok today, especially with the PM 2.5 dust pollution, which has been exceeding the limit during the past few days. And as you can notice, this morning is so murky in town in Bangkok, right? Yep, and the bad news is that the air pollution is going to get worse in the next few days. The Pollution Control Department Director General Pinsak Surasawadi explained today that the air pollution in Bangkok and its vicinity is forecast to get worse in the next few days due to low air pressure and stagnant air trapping PM 2.5 dust from exhaust, industrial emissions, and smoke from the burning of farm waste. However, he said that air quality is expected to improve as winds strengthen and blow the dust away. Pinsak also revealed that the Bangkok governor has the authority to enforce stricter measures in the capital to ease the PM 2.5 problem, such as reducing the number of private cars on streets if PM 2.5 in the atmosphere reach a level which is harmful to health. Meanwhile, the Pollution Control Department reported today that excessive PM 2.5 has been detected in 68 areas in Bangkok and its vicinity, with the highest level being reported on Macharoon Petkasem 81 road in Nong Kham district. Sorry, the name was hard to read. In fact, excessive PM 2.5 has been detected all over the country and has reached a level which is harmful to health in 27 provinces, especially in Nong Khai and Samut Prakan province, largely due to illegal burning of farm waste and exhaust emissions. So, I have no idea how PM 2.5 come here again in the midst of the winter in Thailand, in Bangkok, because normally the PM 2.5 will be in Bangkok like in January or February, but this year it comes so early and so heavy, very heavy.
Yeah.
So how have you been affected by the PM 2.5?
Well, as a person who used to live in Chiang Rai, which is the province that, faced so many PM 2.5 dust, I mean, of course, first of all, it affected my health. There was one time that my nose was bleeding because of the dust. Like I woke up and I can feel like something wet inside my nose, and it turned out to be a blood.
It's not a normal nasal liquid, right?
No.
It's bleeding.
Yeah, it's bleeding. Wow. So it was tragic, that one. And how about you?
For me, as a person who has the symptom of sinus and allergy, every morning, like 3 days in a row, I woke up with the nose bleeding. Yeah, and it's not good for me. Every morning, like from 2 days ago until today, last morning, I just woke up and just found that, bleeding again because the PM 2.5.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's very affect a lot. And also, not just only who have the allergy in the nasal way, but also the one who have the skin allergy and many kind of allergy to the PM 2.5.
Yeah, it affects many effects to our body. It's not just respiration system,
Yes.
but also skin, and also
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes it affects my mind because sometimes some days my mood is what depending by some days. So if that day is kind of like sunny, my mood would be very like happy.
Yeah.
But when it comes to PM 2.5, of course, it's a sad day for me.
Yeah, actually, me too. Like, is the psychology about the emotion. When we woke up with a bright day, with a good air ventilating, with a good weather, we will have a day with the joyful. But we woke up with a bad air pollution like this. So we start the day with the bad morning.
Yeah.
So what is was going to be for the whole day?
Yeah.
We don't know, but
I can imagine for the next couple of days,
Yeah.
as you said in the news, that it's gonna be much worse, right?
I don't have nose bleeding again tomorrow morning, but I still have to bear with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the funny story is, when I scroll on the TikTok, right?
Yep.
There usually some random videos, and that video was kind of like a city with a smoke or foggy. And at first I was like, oh, Chiang Rai it starts to getting cold again.
Yeah, smog in Chiang Rai right now, right?
Right? And I was like, oh, and I looked at the comment section, and it turned out to be in the central part of Thailand. I was like, okay.
Which part? Which
They
smog
got
part,
me.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, reading the comment, there are comment from Kun Siddhipon. He said that คำว่ารักมันกลายเป็นฝุ่นไปแล้ว so he is singing the song
Oh, yeah.
the popular song in the past right now it's still popular yeah
Oh,
so the literal translate to the love become the dust already
Oh.
yeah the literal translate from this lyrics from what Kun Siddhipon said.
Oh, maybe that's why I'm so sad today, because all the love is gone as a dust
and become
now.
the dust already. So I would like to suggest, just the normal suggest from WHO, yep, to wearing the face mask when you go outdoor. Yep, just normal face mask is okay, but it's still not that good.
Yeah.
So N95 is the best face mask that you can wear out there, and to have the good air ventilating in your household, maybe you need the air purifier. No commercial, but it's very
It's essential.
necessity.
Yeah.
It's essential thing in your house right now.
Yeah, and for now, we need to keep an eye on Chat or the government for their actions. What could be the next step for this situation?
Like, because as far as I can remember, if I'm wrong, you can tell me, you can comment it. Because as far as I remember last year, in this period of the year, the PM 2.5 still not that bad as this year. As you can remember. Yep.
Yeah, it came early.
Yeah, and also if you have to go outdoor, wear the face mask, N95 is the best. And also clean your house frequently, because when the dust come into your house and it's still on your table, your floor, your mat, you have to clean it out to clean the dust out. Yeah.
Right. But you know what? Sometime for some people, they might flee away.
Yep.
They might take a flight and flee away to better places with a better air. And I have some questions for you.
Yep.
So what are your expectations when you're traveling by plane on the
My
flight?
expectation, the mild and tender flight, the bon voyage.
Fancy, fancy word.
Yeah.
Well,
I knew that.
people can expect that kind of experience as long as no one spill hot coffee on your body. All right, recently a passenger posted on Facebook recording an incident where a flight attendant accidentally spilled hot coffee all over him during a flight from Bangkok to Chiang Mai. Well, in the post, as you guys can see on the picture right now, he explained that a flight attendant was pouring hot coffee and served them by hand instead of serving them on a tray. At that moment, the flight attendant accidentally spilled hot coffee over the passenger while he or she was trying to serve another passenger in the same row of seats. Well, the passenger suffered severe burns, as you can see on the picture right now. And when he asked for help, the flight attendants appeared to be in shock, as if they never experienced incidents like this before. Once the flight landed in Chiang Mai, when he was about to leave the plane, he was informed by one of the flight attendants that there are no CCTV cameras on the flight, and therefore the airline cannot take the responsibility for the incident, and told him to demand compensation for a nearby passenger instead. The nearby passenger who ordered the cup of coffee apologized to him repeatedly and even accompanied him in an ambulance to the hospital until he was discharged from an emergency room. He also concluded that in the post that Thai Airways really need to improve its mannerism, its service mind, and even first aid skills. Meanwhile, Thai Airways has issued an apology regarding the incident, stating that they were truly sorry for the incident and promised compensation for the injured passenger. It's also said that the airline management was investigating the issue and would inform the injured passenger of the results. So, what can we do in this particular situation? What do you think? If it was you, experience this.
Me as who? The flight attendants or the
as a passenger?
Okay. Actually, this is the incident that no one wanted to happen, to emerge in the whole world.
Yeah, of
no
course.
one wanted to happen. But if it happened, okay, normally, as far as I travel by plane, it never happened to me, and also to you. So I have no experience, or to be honest, I don't know what I'm going to feel. But talking widely, being the passenger who get the hot water spilled on the body, to be sure, on unconsciousness at first
reaction.
At first reaction, you'll be so furious, and I don't want to be in that sort of situation. But unconsciousness, you'll be like so shocked and also furious, so furious, very furious with what you have been spilled with the hot water. And I understand the flight attendants who shocked and can't do nothing at the time. You know, when the person shocked with something, their hand is shaking and they can control their body. Yeah, they don't know what to do when they can't control their body. What's going to do next, and how can I help him? He's so suffered from the hot water spilled on his body. So what I'm going to do next?
You have to get yourself together. You have to get yourself together and figure out what would be the next protocol or what would be the next step to take the full responsible if it was your full responsible doing like spilled the hot water on the passenger body. So for me, I think it's not just me to get myself together as a passenger, but the flight attendants as well to get themselves together and take the full responsibility of this matter. So.
Yes, and the passenger, I saw his burns, which is so suffered. Yep, and okay, right now his unconsciousness is now finished already, and after that is the conscious time, and he can think about it. And what the reaction from Thai Airways is good. Is going to have the compliment from me, from the apologize and the compensation, and how they want to take care of that man who was burnt by the hot water spilled.
I mean, we're not like practically in that flight attendants shoes.
Yep.
So of course, like we wouldn't know like what are we gonna be in that situation if that situation happens.
Yeah.
So, but the first action of Thai Airways with the apology letter, that's really immediate action and very nice action to
Yes.
do.
Yes. And besides thinking of being the passenger or the flight attendants, what if you sit beside that man? What are you going to do to help him? Or you're going to be shocked, like, he's suffering right now, what I'm going to do, and you can't do nothing.
Yeah,
Also.
I mean, of course, like people in that seat row, they
Yeah.
would be so in shock, of course, for sure. Yeah, because no one wants this to happen.
Yeah, and especially the flight attendants who spilled hot water. And do you have experience on how the attendants holding the jug?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and I can imagine that the coffee jug,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is heavy because when I was in my college years,
Yep.
I used to enroll in kind of like aviation course. So
Oh, nice course, yeah.
yeah, there was that kind of course back in my day.
Yeah.
And I did so many role plays being a flight attendant or maybe being a passenger.
Yep.
And I experienced, holding the coffee jug, and it was very heavy. And you imagine you're on the plane, you're not even like stand like scared,
Yeah.
like, and you have to hold a heavy object. So, shout
Like
out
the
to
heavy object on one hand and the glass on one hand. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? At least Thai Airways did something,
Yeah.
and hopefully like the passengers will get well soon.
Yeah. We hope that you get well soon. Yep.
It's almost the end of the year, which is also the time where we start to expect the new trends for the next year, right?
Yep.
So in the world of style, we also have to keep an eye on the color of the year, which is set by Pantone.
Yep.
Well, Pantone has announced that the color of the year for 2024 will be peach fuzz, which is described as a warm and cozy shade that is in between pink and orange. According to Pantone's website, peach fuzz brings a feeling of kindness and tenderness, communicating a message of caring and sharing, community and collaboration. As to why peach fuzz is being chosen as the color of the year, Pantone explained that at the time of turmoil, in many aspects of our lives, our need for nurturing, empathy, and compassion grows even stronger, as does our imagings of a more peaceful future. Every year, Pantone Color Institute would choose a color of the year, which sets a trend for industry, especially in arts, fashion, and all areas of design. The chosen colors are often influenced by current social issues and global events to reflect the mood and the sentiments of the time. Well, last year, Pantone chose Viva Magenta as the color of the year 2023. Oh, it actually this year. And in 2022, they chose Very Perry as a color of the year.
I like this one.
Oh, do you like this one?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's my favorite. It's blue.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's close, the closer to the blue. You know?
Yeah. Well, but do you think like what would be the reasons why the color of the year is so important to many industries, especially in the art design?
I think it's important in many industry. Yeah, and Pantone is very popular for choosing the color of the year. So I have 3 points from me about why it's important. First is the consumer trends.
Yeah.
The chosen color can heavily influence the consumer purchasing decision. from the fashion to home decor to automotive design to the consumer electronics. Yeah, the color of the year can be seen influence product choices and design across various sectors. Yep. And the second thing is the marketing and branding. You know, some companies and brands can leverage their identities by changing their kind of logo or kind of identities, use the color of the year to refresh their visual identities. And the third thing is the inspiration for creativity. The designers, the artists, or the creators often draw inspiration from the color of the year. It may be served as the starting point of the new designs, innovations, or creative products, or fostering a sense of cohesion and shared aesthetic vision across different disciplines. So these are 3 points for me. That's why the Pantone color of the year is important.
Very interesting because it recalls some memories of me thinking that makeups and also clothing.
Yep.
In different years with the different colors as well.
Yeah.
I think there are so many color trends, you know. So when it comes to, I mean, it is a good point for Pantone to choose the color of the year because it could be the color that boosts up the economic as well. Because the industry can use the color of the year to produce more products. And people love the trends. So, what do you think about?
For me, what I think about the Pantone color of the year is, I'm waiting to see that if that year will be my favorite color, which is blue. Yeah, like in 2022, it's not that. Oh, you can see that. In 2020, it's classic blue, which is I wait for that. You know, I like it. And I really love that year because the color of the year, 2020, was classic blue, and it's the most normal blue as you can find, and it's impacted a lot. That year, the fashion, the automotive, the car, the color of the car, the color of the dress, the shirt, the pants, the shoes, it's influence on everything.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Well, surprisingly, currently my favorite color is blue too.
Which blue? Which blue?
Well, okay, now I understand that. Well, now I understand when guys say, okay, so lipstick has all the same shades.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to blue, for me personally, I can differentiate the different blues in the different colors. But for now, I think I'm in the more light blues. But of course, there will be so many light blue shades as well, right?
Yeah, the light blue, the sky blue, you mean that? For me, it depends on how I feel. Yeah, I like all the royal blue, dark blue, metallic blue, or light blue, or creamy blue, or teal. Teal is the green and blue together.
Oh,
yeah, which is very good. Which is very good. I like it. But what influenced my mind to choose my favorite color depends on the time, depends on my emotion. Yeah, if I'm so happy, it might be the light blue or the metallic blue, or if I feel so serious or sad, maybe dark blue or anything, or sometimes I feel so exciting, maybe teal or the metallic blue, light metallic blue. Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh, sometimes colors can show us your own personalities too.
Yes.
And now maybe shall we move on to our favorite foods maybe?
Yeah, sure. But before คุณดนัยภูลทอง said that อยากฟังออกครับฝึกศัพท์อยู่ He said that he want to know what we are talking about because he's now practicing English.
Oh, that's very good of you.
Yeah.
And I think this is the perfect place to practice English. So, okay, stay tuned for more, okay? And now let's talk about the food, maybe?
Yes, sure. So, and this is very good chance for all food lovers to test the authentic foods in the most creative areas in Bangkok at the historic Haroon community in Chatroom neighborhood. which is set to mark its momentous 125th anniversary this Saturday. The historic Haroon Mosque in Bangkok's Bangkok district will mark its 125th anniversary on December 16. The event is not just the commemoration within the mosque's historic walls, where spirituality and history intertwine, but also a tasty culinary voyage through delectable Muslim cooking rooted in vibrant South Indian cuisine. Haroon Mosque is one of the oldest mosques in Bangkok. It was named after Mr. Haroon Bafadel, the son of Musa Bafadel, an Arab-Persian trader from Indonesia who settled in Bangkok in early 19th century. The mosque was initially constructed in wood on the bank of the Chao Phraya River in the 1850s and is said to have been beautifully designed in a hybrid Ayutthaya Java style. Wow, it's hybrid Ayutthaya, which is the ancient Thai, and Java. Java is Got Chawa.
Oh, from Indonesia?
From Indonesia. So it's the mix. As you can see here, in the style, the style of the mosque.
The interior decoration.
So around 1888, during the reign of King Rama V, the mosque was relocated a few hundred meters inland to make ways for a custom house, the symbol of modernizing international Siam. So visiting Haroon Mosque offers a glimpse into the multicultural history of Charoen and the harmonious coexistence of diverse communities. The mosque unfolds its unique charm through an exquisite display of decorative calligraphy in the prayer hall, a masterpiece skillfully crafted by hands of Javanese artisans. So this is the leader of the mosque, Khun Thanarat Wacharapisut. Yeah, he is very welcoming person. Yeah. So more than 50 tantalizing food stalls, each boasting a treasure trove of halal delights, are set to commandeer the vibrant Soi Charoen Kung 36. So don't let the opportunity pass without indulging in the culinary symphony of chicken, fish, beef, and lamb or mutton biryani, or savoring the aromatic fish curry from legendary Muslim restaurants by the Sulaiman family, which sadly closed its door in 2020, but will be here again this Saturday.
Oh, okay. Stay tuned for that.
Yes, as you navigate this halal paradise, be sure to explore snacks and dessert that beacon with irresistible allure. So halal food at the Haroon Mosque 125th anniversary are like portals to a world where culture converge, creating a gastronomic celebration that tantalizes to taste buds and paints a vivid portrait of unity in diversity.
Wow.
Wow, many dishes for you to try there.
Oh, interesting. Well, you just talked about so many food
Yep.
earlier. Well, I mean, what could be the dishes that we cannot miss?
Okay, for me, as the Charoen Kung people, as a Charoen Kung man who've been there for since I was born. Yep. So I will recommend you 4 dishes.
4 dishes?
Of this event. First thing is kanji rice porridge. Porridge is joke, you know joke, right?
Yeah.
It's not joke in English. Joke in English is funny.
Yeah.
It's joke in Thai. Joke in Thai is porridge. So it is the rice burst luscious texture with a base of creamy coconut milk infused with a medley of various Indian herbs and more than 10 spices. The result is a distinctive and aromatic flavor that tantalizes the taste buds. Kanji is often paired with sambal, a spoonful of fiery paste crafted from Indian herbs and spices. As you can see on the screen right now, there are many spices for you there to try with the porridge. So,
interesting.
Easily we can call it an Indian porridge.
Indian porridge.
Indian porridge. Yep. So the second dish after this dish is the biryani.
Oh, hungry now.
Hungry now. So Thai people love biryani, which is khomok or the yellow rice. But normal Thai biryani is not the biryani. Biryani is the yellow rice with its own spices. The Thai biryani is kind of with the cumin, Yeah, with
more fusion, right?
More fusion. Because normally the biryani is made from the basmati rice.
Basmati rice.
Yeah, the kind of rice. But normal Thai rice, the Thai yellow rice or Thai biryani, they made from jasmine rice. And the formula is totally different. Yep. So the biryani, the pinnacle of Indian cuisine, takes on an exceptional character near the Haroon Mosque, offering the heightened flavor profile not easily found in other Thai communities. As I told you, other Thai communities will have the normal Thai yellow rice, not the biryani. But here, the biryani made from the authentic biryani rice, the basmati rice, which is growing on the Indian, in the Pakistan, in the Arab, in the Mediterranean side.
So it's original cuisine.
Original cuisine there, because in Thailand right now, as far as I know, I can't see any farm or any rice farm growing the basmati rice. Yep. So Haroon Mosque presents a diverse biryani selection ranging from fish and chicken to the quintessential mutton biryani. Have you ever eaten mutton?
No.
You should.
Never heard the word mutton before.
If you are not vegan, if you are not vegetarian, mutton is the goat.
Oh, baby goat?
No, goat. So like cow, the word meat in cow is beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chicken meat is chicken.
Oh, okay.
The hen meat is chicken. Yeah, the goat meat is mutton.
New words.
Okay. Yeah, new words for you.
The guys watching to practice English.
Yeah.
This is the new word now for me too.
The goat meat is mutton, and the sheep meat is lamb. And mutton you have to try is very, very good. So you can elevate your culinary exploration with a side of mutton dalcha. Dalcha in Indian is tua. Yeah, dalcha is the bean curry made from a lot of bean, which is a lot of spices. Yeah, and here in the Haroon community, it's not the authentic Indian or the authentic Pakistani or the authentic Arab, but it's authentic Harooni.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
So they have their own cuisine in this dish.
Their own method and own formula. So the third dish for me today is fish curry.
Fish curry.
Yes, normally we eat chicken curry, beef curry, but here is fish curry. A culinary journey through India's coastal delights at the Haroon Mosque would be incomplete without savoring a delectable fish curry, bursts of Indian flavors. Offering a choice between king mackerel and bonito fish, the former boasts a luxury with its firm texture and pleasant flavor. You can pair it with chapati or roti or naan or a bowl of steaming hot rice or a plate or dish of the biryani. Yeah, you can eat this one with biryani.
Oh.
So it's nearly like dalcha. Actually, dalcha has the display like this, but the method, the formula is different.
Oh.
There's a curry, which is the Harooni style, and very popular and very delicious.
Is it spicy?
You can ask them to make not spicy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of formula. You can ask them if you don't eat spicy thing. You can ask them, can you cook it without spicy, without the chili? Yeah. So it will be the curry with spices, but not that spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fourth go to the dessert called the suji ka halwa. Suji in Thai we know soyi or suyi is a very popular dessert in the Chatroom district, in the Chatroom neighborhood for the Muslims in Thailand. So this is very delicious. I want you to try this and you will love this. So
I think
it's
I will.
the harmonious blend of aromatic ghee, cardamom, and the roasted semonilla. So sorry, not semonilla, semolina. The semonilla is the bad thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's the fungus. But the semolina is a very good ingredient, crafting a rich textured masterpiece. The delightful interplay of grainy and gooey textures coupled with perfectly balanced sweetness allows nuanced flavors to shine. This is a must try when exploring the Haroon community. Yeah, you can see the texture there is very sweet, soft and mild and tender and creamy and I want to eat it right now. I want to have it right now.
Really? Well, in my entire life, this is my first time seeing this dessert.
Yeah.
I really need to try this.
So this Saturday you have to be there in the Haroon community because I'll be there too.
On what date?
This Saturday, 16.
Oh.
Yeah, because okay, before talking about me, ask you that the menu, the dishes you see on the screen, what would be your favorite?
Well, this is a very difficult question.
Yep.
So, well, at first, I thought my favorite dish here would be biryani, right?
Yeah.
Because it was, well, growing up, I was so, I was so in love and familiar with khao mok or Thai biryani.
Yep.
So I thought maybe this dish could be my favorite. And then, as you explained,
yeah.
I think I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna go with fish curry.
Fish curry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you said it's their own recipe.
Yeah.
And of course, it can eat with many types of side dish like
yes.
naan, like rice, or
Chapati,
even roti.
Roti, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I am very excited to try this because for me, I think with the different side dishes, it would give different textures and
yes.
flavors as well.
And besides these 4 dishes, there are still more than like nearly 100 unique dishes from the community which is going to be there on this Saturday. And if you'll be there, you'll meet with me because I'll be there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but besides tasting the food, you can also learn a lot of rich history, a lot of rich culture there, because it's not just only the mosque and the Muslim community there, but it's also the Buddhist community and also the Christian community there.
Oh.
Because in that community, there are also the Buddhist church, which is Muang Khae church. No, sorry, the Buddhist temple, which is Muang Khae temple, and the Christian church, which is the Assumption Cathedral, and they live together in harmony, and around 100 years that they live together. So you can learn a lot of history, rich culture that they live together. How can Christian come into this place? How can Muslim come to this community and become the multiculturalism community in Thailand? And this multicultural community is one of the most interesting places that you have to visit. In the normal day, it's very good. And this Saturday, it will be their anniversary. I can promise you that it will be very, very good. And you also come from the Deep South, right?
Yes. Well,
yeah, talking about the multicultural community, the Deep South maybe have some information for you to share.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm from the southern part of Thailand, but I used to kind of like live in the Deep South in a short period of time, so I could share some experience living in multi-cultures there in the Deep South. Well, of course, it was just a culture shock for me because it's like if you turn left, you can see the temple, and then you turn right, and then you see the mosque. So it was so shocked for me to see all of the places, all of the like temples and mosque, and then the church living all together in the same area. And people, I mean, back then I believe that there were kind of like the certain places for certain cuisines. So for me, it is very fun and very interesting to experience living in multi-cultures.
Yeah, and they live in harmony because in the events on this Saturday, the monk from the temple and the father from the church will join at the Haroon Mosque community event together.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's amazing, and that's you can find. And the very interesting point for me is that the symmetry of the mosque is beside the monk home.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
really harmony.
It's not just near, but it's next to it, next to together.
Wow.
Yeah, and they live together like that.
Oh, this shows how harmony living
Yeah.
in the multicultural places like that.
All right, and before we leave tonight, as Thailand is heading to the 18th country right now, this Friday we would like to present to you a documentary about elders, which focuses on the stateless elders in Thailand.
แต่ก่อนนี่บอกว่าอุ๊ยแก่แล้วไม่เป็นไรเดี๋ยวก็ตาย แต่พอมีพรบผู้สูงอายุแห่งชาติ มีเบี้ยประกันผู้สูงอายุรายเดือนเอาแล้วตอนนี้สำคัญมากเลยอ้าวฉันเกิดในประเทศไทยเป็นผู้เฒ่าชาวเขาดั้งเดิมทำไมจึงไม่ได้
ถือบัตรต่างด้าวมา 21 ปีแล้วอะค่ะ แต่จนถึงทุกวันนี้ 21 ปีผ่านมาแล้วอะก็ยังไม่ได้อะไรเงี้ย ตอนนี้ก็ถึงเข้าสู่กระบวนการกำเป็นสัญชาติแล้วเลย
Thailand is home to more than 70,000 stateless elders. But what dreams do they have, and what struggles and challenges do they face as they navigate life without citizenship?
The 70,000 stated elders in Thailand right now. Actually, I like this picture. Yeah, so this elder man, this elder name Apo, right?
Apo, yeah.
Apo, yeah. He's 87 right now, and he's still not essential, not need to go to the hospital because he has no symptom, he has no disease. He has just the ear thing that he can't hear something
Yeah.
clearly.
And I think he lives in Thailand for what, like for almost
Almost of
for
his
all-
life.
Yeah, for most of his life living in Thailand. And the thing is, he's still not entitled to get the Thai ID card, saying as a Thai nationality.
Yeah, so this documentary, Dear and I was there in Chiang Rai to work on the documentary and interview all the elders there and also the governmental office, the deputy governor also. And we also talked to the Interior Minister of Thailand, Kun Anutin,
Yes,
about this problem or see about this problem or what are we going to do next about this problem.
Yeah, this is very interesting topic. You know, for me, I think most of the stateless elders
Yep.
are usually neglected by other people. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't. I mean, some people they wouldn't think or they wouldn't care that these elders needs a Thai ID card to
Yeah.
entitle the healthcare welfare as an elderly welfare.
Yeah, luckily there are foundation who are there to work for them, to volunteering
Yeah,
and help them to
to get
get the ID card, not just getting an ID card, but to communicate with the government office, to communicate what they say and what them say, and it's like the coordinator. This was his perfect.
coordinator.
Yeah, the coordinator
for this matter.
For this matter.
Yeah.
Yep. So what are the struggling? What are their dream? And what are their challenge? This Friday at 10:30 p.m. on this week at ThaiPBS World. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
All right, and that wrapped up for today's chat room. See you again next week on ThaiPBS World. Today, I'm Kitipachen Sukjit and Risura Sehan will be saying goodbye for today. สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ